Hello, my name is Sackett, and we are playing Road to the Worrier 3. And we're down here in yet another sub-basement. Because we need to get another Drygmy area together. We need one for hostile mobs. Okay, we got another Drygmy charm. Run down here. I have set up another source generator. And we'll just throw that in there, and Drygmy will pop out. We do need to populate the place. We have a blaze, a wraith, one of those big zombies. Okay, we got a piglin, we got a blitz. Looks like that's about... Oh, we could do a magma cube. That's okay. So, where are we on name tags? We have a good amount of name tags. Let's get this together. Now, one thing I definitely want is a ring of magnetization. We'll have to make one of these magnetizing lenses, which I don't think is too difficult. I think we just need a little glass. Let's see. One mana. Okay, we need to... Oh, no, that'll work just fine. That'll work just fine. Where to go? Here we go. Okay, we got one mana lens. And then we have one magnetizing lens. And another 4 ingots. Will get us a ring of magnetization. We're going to throw this in a bauble slot. Or trinket slot, or whatever. And now, when we... Well, now we won't lose our monster balls, is what I'm trying to say. So let's get out, yeah, this guy. Here we go. These copper bars take forever to break, but they're really cool looking. I'm gonna throw this guy in here. Oh no, he's already dying. I feel like he should not die in there, but we will move him to one of the bigger cells. I feel like that should be plenty of room for him, but clearly wasn't happening. But as you can see, our monster ball came right back into our inventory because of the magnet. So I'm gonna fill some more of these little cells up with some of these guys. Okay, that could have gone better. We did lose the blitz. But we gotta start down here. Now the monster balls that we've been using have been pretty good, but they are a little glitchy, and I want to make one of these soul gems. We'll need one more bowl. And it should be ready in a second here. These things work very similarly to the monster balls. Ooh, a lot of stuff. But they don't require you to, like, wind up. You just right-click. So, for instance, if we were to go ahead and summon a witch here, we should take our magnet ring off. That's not bad. What else was it? It was one of these and an empty glass bottle. That's right. We just need to have this, you know, equipped. And then once she spawns in, you just right-click, and there you have it, and there it is. Now we're also going to want a skeleton down there, but not just any skeleton. We want a skeleton that if a player were to kill it, it will drop a skull every single time. So we're down here in a new pinnacle. This is Hadron's Lure. And we've got our Bound Book of Philiot. Now this one requires that we sacrifice a chicken. So that's just what we're going to do. And what this is going to do, it's going to summon a skeleton for us. And the skeleton is hostile. We're going to pick it up right quick. We're going to name it. But hopefully we'll get a quick chance to look as the skeleton comes in at its name. I think it's like possessed skeleton or something like that. I'm not sure. Yeah, possessed skeleton. I think we can toss him right in here. Come on, Bars. Alright. There we go. Yeah, we got 2 skulls in there already. That's pretty good. So I went out mob catching. I caught this guy. A weird little thing. I don't know what it is. It's like all bent. It was riding a zombie horse. I got the horse too. Okay, I thought this was a vanilla zombie horse, but it's from Grimoire of Gaia. We're gonna name him Fredwick. Can we ride him? Doesn't really look like it. That's alright though. Alright, Fredwick. Now we've managed 1 zombie heart, which ought to be enough to get us our first essence of death. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Now we can use this to make a shadow gem. We would just need to... I'm gonna steal a pedestal from upstairs. I think we only need it every so often. Oh, but first, we're gonna take that right off, and we're gonna make a lesser soul gem. We need one of those. It's just gonna be a source gem block in that same setup. Or we could, we could make it in the crucible. But we got all this set up, we might as well use it. There we go. And there it is. Alright. I think we throw this in here, and we get our shadow gem. Wonderful. Now this thing, we could do all kinds of things with, I think. But what we want to do is make some wicked weave. Now, I'm not sure if the thing I'm about to make is going to work, but we will find out. Just need our unholy symbol and a little bit of blue dye. That'll get us the wicked weave. And then we're going to be using that to make this palm, which I hope is gonna work as advertised. We will need another lesser soul gem. Okay, so we got our weave, we got some of the Calxiben that we made last time, we got a soul shard, and we got the warped sprouts that we made last time. Hopefully, this will indeed increase our reach distance. What I want to find out is, well, I want to find out a couple of things. Let's start down here. So I should be able to, yeah, we've got, with a pick, our reach distance is much greater. The question is it the same with our touch distance? Let's see. Where would be a good place to dig? I want to see if we can use this the same way. No, doesn't look like it. That's okay, though. I guess the touch in the Ars Magica Legacy is based on your absolute... Well, no, actually, because this is 2 up, isn't it? Let's see. Let's just dig here. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, we can only go as far as we ever did. Okay, well now we know. Now, among other things, our new friends are getting us these. These as fuel would spawn 58 items, so they are almost 8 times as good as coal. We're gonna go ahead and take him out to our endo flames. Let's see how we do here. It should pick it up. Yeah! Okay. So each one of those is like 7 pieces of coal. You should see this thing probably get close to... Well, I don't know if it'll fill with only 7 ender flames going. We shall see. But it's certainly going to truck along for us with those things. That's a good mob to have. I think it's the Anubis that's dropping those, I think. Now we're out here in the nether, hoping to find some of the stranger characters. I'd like to find a basals. There's one to be found. I thought I saw something over here. I could be wrong, but what I really want is one of those succubi. They have quite an amount. What is that? Yeah, there you are, huh? Nice. 1 basalt. What is... Oh, that's one of the... I think that's one of the quark spirits? It looks a little different than I'm used to. Hello? Hello? Yeah, it's a quark wraith. We're gonna take it with us, just for funsies. These wraiths are definitely not necessarily aggressive anymore. Something's shooting at me from a long way away. It's not doing a very good job. Oh, there it is. It's not from a long way away at all. The hunt continues. Here's one. I wonder if I can do this from on the room? Let's see. Sure looks like it. Oh, there's another one down there. Oh, she's way down there. That's fine. Let's see where that thing went. Where is it? Did I lose it? Monster ball, where are you? Oh, I hope it didn't fall down there. I'll bet it did. Now, it looks like the withered cows drop these withered brains, which don't stack. Now, I do have a use for one of those, but it's not going to be down in the Hall of Jerks. We don't want this getting all gummed up with unstackables. Alright, folks, we got good news. New version of the pack is out. I'm playing on it right now. So all those changes over the past few episodes. I'm sorry the pack didn't update sooner. I've just been kind of tired. Now these soul beads, these will do a thing. They will take you to a nether fortress. We might use them in some kind of recipe, because they are harvestable, and you can automate it with a Drygmy. The gold box, I'd imagine, is like the iron box. We'll open this one up now that we've assigned a slot to it. Hey, we got some gold ingots and enchanted gold shovels. It's the enchantments on these that I find the most exciting, because sooner or later we're gonna get to a point here where we're able to rip those enchantments off of the gear and use it. Now I wonder what I did to myself here with a disenchant. We'll need crystallized obsidian for it. That's something we'll need a solidification chamber and a melter for, but that's, you know, we're not too far off. We'd use severe as permanent confinement, which we already have, but we will need precision mechanisms. Now I'd like to start looking at some upgrades for some of our thermal blocks. What I am most interested in, right now at least, are auxiliary process sieves. They're not hard to make. We'll need some Invar plates and a redstone servo. Now there's the very thing I was hoping to get from those succubi. These boys smelt an awful lot. And they're going to go great in our endo flames. We have a couple others lying around here. Now we are going to need a new metal. Bronze. And we can just make it in the induction smelter with tin and copper. We're gonna want a B for it, though. So let's get enough to make a block. Where's our tin? There we go. And we'll just throw it in here. And here we go. Catch him. Breed him. Yeah, 1 bronze B. Come here, you. Now we can make up our gears. Let's go back to the auxiliary something, right? Yeah. Auxiliary reaction. Okay, that's for dynamos. We're not worried about that yet. Here we go. 1 auxiliary process sleeve. And it goes in the same slot. You can, I think you can shift right-click it in there. Right-click it in there. Just regular right-click it in there. Now, you see there's a plus 15% chance of getting a secondary product. Now, speaking of fancy metals, we're going to have to make ourselves some lumium. Let's see if we can do it right in the smelter. Okay, 2 glowstone, 3 tin, and a silver for 4 of them. We're going to want enough for a B and enough to make some more gears. Okay, I don't think I have the ratios exactly right here, but we should get the good amount of lumium from this. I may have to throw in a little more silver and glowstone. I think there's a B for all of the thermal metals. Look it all up in JI, but silver and tin will get us lumium, I hope. Yep. I use the catalyst in a couple different machines, but the one we're worried about right now is the pulverizer. I'm not worried about it. Oh, why did I think it was lumium? It's Constantin. It's Constantin. Oh dear. Oh, that's okay. We're gonna need lumium anyway, right? So we'll just really gotta name this raven one of these days. Let's see what all would be involved. I think Constantin is like nickel and iron. Let's see. Nickel and copper. Okay, let's make a bunch. Alright, we should be able to make this up now. Let's see. What was it called? Catalyst something. Here we go. 2 Constantin gears. Wonderful. Here's the reclamation chamber. Now, the catalysts don't always get consumed, but sometimes they do. And did we put this one in here? We're going to put it over here. And we are going to make ourselves some catalyst. I must have already put all the basalt shards over here. Yeah. So the powder is pretty serious as a catalyzer. 3 times the chance of does use a little bit more energy, but it gives you 3 times the chance of an auxiliary. And I'm hoping that we get more if we run it through a pulverizer, right? Yeah, 3 and some slag. Now, an interesting thing I've noticed about the small electrical furnace, and I wish more block and gooey things were like this. If you give it something that it isn't gonna process, it just passes it right through. Now we're going to throw the basalt's powder right in there now because that's already going to give us a chance of getting more rich slag. Actually, we use that up a little quicker. A little quicker than I thought. So we'd want to put a whole bunch in there to really maximize. But even this, like, gold is quickly becoming no longer a stumbling block for us. We have 33 blocks of arcane gold and another 50 of the regular over here. But let's take that much, however much basalt's powder that is, and let's do these 8 deep slate golds, right? Just let it run through there. Okay, so here's 30. And here's 8. Now we would be expecting to get, I think, 16 from this. Okay, so there's 3, there's 3, there's 3. So we've got some pretty reliable ore tripling going on here. And it didn't use that much. Didn't really use that much. Yep, even 24 gold. We did get a little rock wool from smelting down, what did we get from smelting down some slag? Rock wool's cool. Oh-ho! Look at this. I knew some of the Grimoire of Gaia things dropped dolls. I think I knew that, but I think I also forgot. So we can put her right on there. Okay, she's holding her head. That's the conceit. Alright, alright. Those are gonna look great in the gift shop someday. And I think that's gonna about do it for this time, folks. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.